Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to our What's Next Town Hall 13. So in this episode, we have 2 builders available, plus our lab available. We're going to go through and snag our obstacles, check and see what we got. And we also have completed some clan, or gold pass things. So we got that, builder boost, research boost, training potion, or training boost, excuse me, bigger season bank. Let's see what we can claim. Power potion, almost sail, wall rings, training potion. So we're close to the book of spells. We're 50 away. We have plenty of stuff that we can be doing. So that went ahead and made our upgrades slightly cheaper. So I think with our lab upgrade, I'm going to continue to work on the rage spell. I think I might just go ahead and push that all the way up. And then after that, I'm going to work on the freeze spell. We do have our dragons all the way up. We could do our baby dragons, but I think I'm going to go ahead and use a book of fighting on that one, I believe. We've almost claimed it all. And in this episode, we're going to be doing something slightly different. I don't know if I mentioned that at the very beginning, but once we get to where we're on our progress base, I will kind of explain a little bit better. And if anybody is watching the series and happens to need a clan, this base is in the feeder clan to our main clan. Definitely feel free to come check us out. Just message in the comments. Then I'll post a link to the Discord. And that way we can chat about it. We're getting closer. One thing I have noticed, pretty soon our Grand Warden will be finished. So I believe after that one, that was all we needed to transition to the other side. Which we didn't even need that one, actually. So I believe, like I mentioned, we're going to go ahead and put down a rage spell. Go ahead and get that took care of. We do have a book of spells at the moment, and we're about to get another one. So I don't know that I'm going to spend it that early. I feel like that's kind of wasting a book. I'd like to see them upgrades get over 7 days, something like that, before we do it. Like if we maxed out our baby dragon, that's a 13-day upgrade. That's a pretty good chunk of change to knock off. So that book would come in handy there. So we do have one more army camp upgrade as well. So what we're going to do, and in 8 hours we have 2 more builders. So that's good to know. What we're going to do is I'm going to put down another one of the gold storages. And once again we're going to do just another one of the gold storages. But before I did that, I'm going to put down just a few wall pieces to go ahead and take care of some of our gold. Alright. So, then once I'm going to put down that one, then what we'll do next is I'm pretty sure I'm just going to go ahead and take one of the builders and transfer it to that one. Then, obviously, when the Grand Warden finishes, I'm going to try to have enough elixir to put the Grand Warden back down. Also, I believe in the next one, I might go ahead and... So I'll have this one to transition to this last one. Then I'll transition this one and put down the Royal Champion to level 6. Because I have quite a bit of Dark Elixir at the moment, I feel like that's a pretty good call. Then I might transition back to the king and queen. I'm not sure yet. I have not stopped on them. I don't want it to sound like I've stopped. But what I have realized is I need, like, to upgrade the town hall again, I need more gold. So at the moment, excuse me, that was that one. At the moment, I can only hold 10 million. So once that finishes, that'll be 11 million, 12 million, 13 million, 14 million. So at that point, I still don't have enough. And then once I get to the other reduction, I believe I'm still not going to have enough. I believe I'm still going to be short. So I'm going to go through these one more time. That should be the last ones I can do as a Town Hall 13. There is an upgrade for Town Hall 14, but I'm not there yet. So I'm going to try to keep 2 builders on our storages at the moment. Then once the World Champion finishes that upgrade, I'm going to transition that builder back to that army camp. So I know I'm kind of bouncing all over the place, but I want to continue to make my army camp size bigger. I want to make my loot storage capacity bigger. And then I'm going to continue to at least have one hero, one builder constantly working on one of the 4 heroes. So the Grand Warden will be level 14 in just a little bit. Then I also need to not forget about the Dark Elixir storage. That's going to be another big key piece of the puzzle once my King and Queen continue to grow. They are both close to level 25. So at this point, I think I just have a book of spells. So I will be getting another book of spells, a book of heroes, and a book of fighting. So that book of fighting will come in handy. I'm debating on using it on the baby dragon, so I'm just not sure yet. We're going to transition back. So for tomorrow's video, we will need quite a bit of elixir. So that's one thing. And that seems like, to me, I don't know if anybody else is rushed and is continuing to watching the series, but I feel like elixir at the moment is harder for me to find than gold. And it might just be that I'm using a pretty expensive army. So I might transition back away from the dragons. And then just use baby dragons once again. I'm not sure. So Dark Elixir doesn't seem to be too bad, because then again we're not spending a lot of it, so we're pretty much just stockpiling. I didn't use my spells, just trying to make the army as cheap as possible. Hopefully that queen continues to walk down and around. I should hit this, move down, hit these last 2. I might go ahead and pop the king's ability to help out. Her ability works and takes out both of them. And we'll run. And see, we only got 470,000, but then when you look at it, army costs 200,000, so that was really not that much. So let's make us we'll go ahead and edit this, delete this. We'll make us an all baby dragon army. Plus some archers just to round it out. Nah, we won't even use them. We'll make we'll just do mass. So that costs 350,000 if we used it all, which I don't believe we will. So, but I believe that's what we're going to train. We're going to get rid of these 3 dragons. And just train a bunch of baby dragons. We'll run with that. So we'll hit one more. If we don't find loot fairly quickly, I'll just hold off. I don't want to make the video longer than it needs to be. But I also don't want to cut the video and then say, oh, I come back and we found it. Because I feel like sometimes when that happens, it gives us a false hope of finding loot super fast. I know that whoever's doing that is not finding it really fast, but then when you just jump back and be like, hey, look what I found, sometimes it just seems like, oh, look, they weren't going long at all, and it doesn't really show how long we actually search for bases. I tend to be slightly picky as well, so I like to hit a base where I know that I'm going to get a star, or I know that I'm going to get the majority of the loot. I don't just hit a base that I'm not going to do well on, so I am slightly picky. There's 600,000. And like I said, I feel like Elixir's the hardest thing to get. I'll make up another big batch of baby dragons, and then we're just gonna go back to farming. One thing I've contemplated on getting is sneaky goblins, but I will have to push my goblins up quite a bit, so I don't know if I want to do that. But they do come in handy when you're farming for sure. In order to get sneaky goblins, what you need to do is get your goblins to level 7. So I don't know, I might toss that idea around. We'll see. If that's something you'd like to see, definitely let me know. I would just like to take this time and say that I really appreciate everybody. I appreciate the comments. I appreciate the people who continue to view the videos daily. You guys are awesome. I wouldn't be as far as I am now without the response from the viewers. If you are getting bored with the series, please let me know. If anybody's making it to the end of these videos, just let me know. I'm definitely curious to see what everybody's thinking of the series and the content being provided. I hope that everybody has a good day.